Hi everyone, Angie Smith here. Thank you for watching. Welcome back. So this is my weekly fragrance empties and what I've been warming. I did get through quite a bit this past week. So I'm just gonna jump in with the Scentsy first up. So I did warm through some coconut lemongrass. I had to clean the air after cooking. So what I tend to do is I have a candle crock in my open area. I'll throw this in. It's phenomenal. And then I put this also in the entryway because I feel like whenever I cook and I use like garlic or any of those stronger kind of cooking smells, it likes to filter out like into the entryway and linger. You can smell it all through the open, and then that way those two areas can get that coconut lemongrass to kind of mask those scents. So I do have this in brick. And I had picked up some bars, I think, from filling up some bundles when I closed out a party. So I'm glad to have either on hand, either the bars or the bricks, but that's what I use that scent for. Lemon, sugar, and sage. This one I still get hardly any throw from. I still have bars from my Scentsy consultant kit, and I'm just kind of using through them. Beach, I used my last two bars, and I'm so sad. So I hope this either comes back in a clearance sale or in a bring back my bar at some point, but it is very tropical, beachy. It's got like papaya in it. It's so good. It's such a strong scent. Coconut blossoms, again, using through this from the scent of the month kit. Not a strong scent by any means. I wish it was stronger because it is a nice creamy coconut scent. And then Ocean Shimmer. This actually does really well. It's probably about, it's really strong in a small area, but in an open, it's probably a medium. I do enjoy it. It's one of the top 10 scents, not one I'm gonna club, but I would repurchase this if it came back. It's very aquatic, fresh aquatic, maybe a little fruity, but it does remind me of kind of like that ocean. Still warming through some of these honeydukes. This one is the orange one, it's Exploding Bonbons. It's just an orangey scent. Not actually, it's actually kind of good to use it with a lot of the summer scents that I'm using in my open, and then I kind of put that in the entry to kind of, you know, still be a little fruity and summery. Not one that I'd probably repurchase though. I pulled this from my club because I went back and forth with it. I love this scent. It's super strong while it goes. It's just not super long lasting. I'm kind of regretting pulling it from my club. So I would repurchase this if it were to show up. Hopefully it shows up in clearance sometime and I can snag some bars. But it's fruit and hazelnut waffle delight. It's definitely like a berry waffle cone kind of scent. And then I had this going in the entry. Oh my goodness, this was beautiful. I thought about repurchasing this, but the entry's the only area I get good throw with this. It's just nice and fruity. But I don't like buying scents just for the entry, especially like a Disney bar that's more expensive than a regular one. So hopefully if this showed up in clearance, I would snag quite a few bars because I did enjoy it. This mix has my heart. I slacked on adding this one to my club, so hopefully we see it again next catalog season. But I really do enjoy this, and I'm not a big strawberry fan, but strawberries and cream I love, and mixed with whipped frosting. Oh my goodness, those two are fantastic. I think I got this mix from Brett and Brad's channel, but and I've done it ever since. It's phenomenal. Now I am getting low on my whipped frosting, and I'm so sad. I'm so surprised too. It did not make it in the catalog. Like, I don't know what Scentsy was thinking. This would have been phenomenal in the catalog, especially in the bakery category. So maybe we'll see it. Maybe they'll pull out that collection again and we'll see it again. If I were to see it in clearance, I would buy so many bars. And I just have one in my quarterly, and I'm kicking myself. Like, I probably should have had 4. It's amazing. This scent I reach for all of the time. This is one that I would love in brick. Like, it's so good. But those two together are phenomenal. I went to see if I could club the strawberries and cream, and it must have left last month or something, but I totally missed it. And actually I checked in July, not August, when I was warming it, so it must have left like June. Huddle Up is the scent of the month for August, and it is a masculine cologne type scent. I tell you what, I honestly wouldn't mind like a man wearing this as cologne. It's not one that I want to smell like in an open or in a bedroom, but I've been warming this in just 2 cubes in the bathroom, so it's going to take me a minute to use up my bars, but I'm actually enjoying it in the bathroom. It is a nice, to me, bathroom scent. Huddle Up. Blue Skies and Bergamot, another scent of the month from this year that I feel like is a womp womp, really. Like, I feel like in the clam, it's amazing, but I get it's not very strong scent throw. So, wishing it was stronger. It's gorgeous in the clam. The one I'll use up slowly in either like my entry or bathroom. There's another Coconut Blossoms. Breakfast Blend. I warmed that in the entryway for Coffee Sunday. So I am going to use these up. This is not a favorite coffee scent from Scentsy. I know we all say it. Scentsy needs to come out with a coffee collection, a really good coffee collection, and it would sell like hotcakes. But just going to use these up in probably the entry and offloading of my Coffee Sunday. So speaking of which, I warmed Second and Spruce's There's No Place Like Home for my main area for Coffee Sunday. This one's house coffee beans, fried dough, pumpkin pecan waffles, and zucchini bread. Fantastic, fantastic scent. And again, use that to offset that. Do I have any more? Scentsy. The last Scentsy item I have right here is the, I used up the pink coconut hand cream. I purchased this because I have like a Pink Sands knockoff from Sassy Girl Aroma, the perfume. And this is just complimentary. I just wish it wasn't just in a hand cream tub, like tube. Like, I wish they had the body cream size for that. All right, let's talk about my weekly, like the daily wax challenge. What did I warm? So July 28th was where we last left off, and day 28 was Melt a Water Scent. So I warmed a piece of hair on there. The Pharmacist Daughter Splash. This is such a good aquatic scent. It's Blue Sugar, Palo Santo, and Rain. I love this one. So that was a good one to use for day 28. Day 29 was Melt a Ruby Red Wax for July's birthstone. Not quite sure if this is necessarily ruby red, but this is kind of similar to what I wanted to go with that vibe. So Desert Tropics from Scentsy. Such a good tropical scent for July. And this was a former scent of the month. It's so strong and tropical fruity. if this were to come back, that I would club this for sure. It's one of those ones that I just didn't think about clubbing at the time. Day 30 was Climb a Mountain Day. Melt something you'd smell on a hike. And on my lavender and speckles kick, to warm through those and try to figure out what I want when I come up for customs, I warmed this Winter Wonderland. And it's balsam fir, hint of dirt, roasted pine cones, fresh mountain air, marshmallow fireside, and snowy mint. Honestly, this was just okay. It wasn't as strong as I wanted it to be, so that one I would not repurchase. And then day 31 was for Richard Marx. If you guys remember that song, it reminds me, I'm not even going to date myself at this point, but Endless Summer Nights. So melt something that reminds you of that song that was from Richard Marx. And so I chose the Scentsy Sunshine for SFR. SFR was actually going on at this time. And these were the 2 bars I got last year when I signed up for my virtual kit, and I decided to go ahead and warm this. Now, this did really well. It was really strong in the open, and it reminded me of the scent that's coming back in the fall catalog. This sparkling, is it sparkling orange citrus? That's what this reminded me of. So I really enjoyed that. That was really nice. That was the Scentsy Sunshine from SFR, the scent they used last year. All right, so day 1, so August 1st, was Melt a Raspberry or Cream Scent. So I should preempt my weekly, the wax melting challenge. One of my goals is to start getting my Pharmacist Daughter numbers down. So I went through my collection, and I will be warming a Pharmacist Daughter scent every day for August, just to kind of get through this wax challenge and help whittle down my collection. So Melt a Raspberry or Cream Scent, and this is one of my favorites from Pharmacist Daughter, Vanilla Raspberry Blondie. Oh, this is so good. So I absolutely love their zucchini bread blends, and this is frosted vanilla, raspberries, sugar cookie, zucchini bread, and pie crust, and it is phenomenal. So absolutely love this one. Melt a, oh, I keep grabbing the day 3. Day 2, so was Sunflower Day. Said melt a sunflower scent or a scent that starts with S. I did not have a sunflower scent with my Pharmacist Daughter, but I did have an S scent. So Sugar Bake Shop, and I have a loaf of this, and this is another phenomenal zucchini bread blend scent. So this is zucchini bread. I have to open it so I can read it. Zucchini bread, cupcakes at Tiffany's, vanilla butter fudge. I swear their zucchini bread scents last all day long. If you like bakery scents, check out Pharmacist Daughter. It's amazing. And then day 3, finally, since I wanted to keep grabbing for that, was Melt a Watermelon Scent. I honestly did not enjoy this one. It's watermelon sorbet and margarita. It's that margarita part of it I didn't like. Okay, so this was strong and very long lasting. So I'm going to, I warmed this in my medium area. I'm going to have to warm this in the large area to help kind of tone it down the next time, because I have 2 more souffles of this. But if you like margarita type scents and then adding that watermelon in, that's what this is like. All right, next up is vendor wax. I always throw scents in there that have wax in them, and so when I'm going, because I forget, so I had to dump that out. So got through 2 candles, this sweet kiwi and starfruit. I actually enjoy this one. This is golden kiwi, juicy starfruit, solar woods. It's just a nice fruity scent for the summer. And then fresh Amalfi lemon. This one I honestly wouldn't repurchase. I didn't think it was a super throw by any means. And this one is lemon leaves, chilled spearmint, and cedarwood citrus. And then if you saw some of the spoilers, Scentsy's coming out with a candle line. So I definitely want to give that a try. Now, they did say that it would not be as strong as the wax melts and more of an ambiance. So we'll see. I like my candles strong. I mean, that's the purpose of buying a candle with a wick. So it kind of gives you that big oomph of throw. And I know a lot of people use candle warmers like Crocs and stuff, which I do as well. But, well, I'm going to buy one to test it. But if it's not a strong throw, I don't understand why we would have a candle kind of thing. So we'll see. More to come on that. I know a lot of the people who did participate in SFR, and then they did the virtual online one, that they did get that candle. So hopefully we'll see some reviews soon on how they think that performs. I'm going to go through the tubs first. So I did warm through Cozy Socks. This one was okay. I love it on cold, but it's not very strong. It's House Blend Sugar Cookies Palo Santo Pink Sugar. So probably not repurchasing that. Along with Pink Pajamas. This one I do like. It's more of a medium throw though, but it is Pink Chiffon, Palo Santo, Boardwalk, Marshmallow Clouds, and Pink Sugar. It's just a nice girly scent. I would wear this in perfume. It does remind me, like if you like Pink Chiffon, the Musk from Bath and Body Works, that's pretty much what that is. Honeybee from Teddy Bees. I got no scent throw from this. And then Vanilla Orchid and Sugared Violets. It's gorgeous. It's supposed to be like the Delicia, is it Delicia Drench? The Sol de Janeiro scent. Very light. But here's what I can say. A lot of vendors who do this, because this is a real popular scent right now in vendors, a lot of them call it drenched or something similar. It's I find theirs to be light too, just like the Angel Share, like actually in wax. I find all of those to be lighter scents, and maybe it's because it's a perfume oil and they don't want it headache inducing. But this one was probably about a medium throw, light to medium. I don't know that I would repurchase that one just because I want something stronger. And then this one was no throw as well, very light. The Riverlands, which is Palo Santo, Mountain Air, Balsam, Patchouli, Crisp Melon, Cedar, Crunchy Leaves, and Sandalwood. And I could say probably the only thing I could smell from this was the Palo Santo. I mentioned this in my wax summary video that I'm going to try to go on a low buy. So we'll see how that journey goes and if I stick to it, because like I said, it's kind of like going on a diet. When you tell yourself you can't have something, you just want it. But as much as I love the hype around Teddy Bees and the scents, I think are beautiful on cold, it's just I get a lot of lack of throw from them, and I've tried multiple warmers. I even have tea lights, everything, and I still feel like I don't get the throw from them like I do other vendors. But I tell you what keeps me going back to Teddy Bees is because of scents like this. So this Weekend with Nene, oh my god, this was phenomenal. Phenomenal. And it's kind of like going on a treasure hunt, or like when you go, if you like to go like garage sailing or thrifting, the thrill of it is not finding things and then all of a sudden you find like that gem. And that's what I think a lot of times what wax melting is for us waxies, is finding the gem scent. So we go through a lot of duds to get there. And like Teddy Bees will have these phenomenal scents. You go through a lot of duds to get to them. This Weekend with Nene's just amazing. It's Winterfell layered with pink toasted marshmallows. Now I've never had Winterfell on its own, but I have had the pink toasted marshmallows and I loved that. And that's why I bought this one. This one I would buy probably 10 or more. I would buy so many of these. This was so good. It was so strong. You got that marshmallow. It was amazing. So again, when you think, well, why do you keep buying wax if it's not performing? It's because of scents like this, the ones that you find that are the gems. That's why we do it. At least that's why I do it. Let me know in the comments, why do you continue to buy wax? But that's my why, is just finding the gem in it. And then you're just like, oh my God, this is the best thing ever. So couple samples that I went through. This Seaside Rain from Lavender and Speckles, that was just okay. I warmed the larger size. I don't know if it's in this pile or not. But it's not for me. I feel like this one was a little more laundry. Yeah, it's a little more laundry and less clean. I wanted more rain and less laundry. This one was phenomenal. I got this sample from Sassy Girl Aroma. It's Pink Fluff, which I think is the same for Ariana Grande's Pink, is it Pink Cloud? Or Clouds or something like that. I had the perfume. This went for days. It was like in the size of this little cup. I stuck this in my son's room, which I can never smell hardly anything. He's got one warmer. It's in the corner of his room, kind of like a little outlook where his dresser is, like an area where you get ready. So a lot of times I don't smell it when several days, because I don't change his wax every day. And I kept going in there and I was like, I can still smell it. It was amazing. And like I said, it was almost like maybe the size, I don't know what's in here, maybe the size of a brittle or two, or a brittle and a half. I was so tempted to order this, and it's on my list. If I finally place another Sassy Girl Aroma wax order, this is on my list. Pink Fluff, it's amazing. All right. Last to get through here, Vanilla Peppermint Dreamland. This was good. This was really good. This was Peppermint Cupcakes at Tiffany's and Vanilla Buttercream from Lavender and Speckles. Love this. I actually created this because I think I got it when Sassy Girl Aroma went out. She had one called Tiffany's at the Beach, and it was Cupcakes at Tiffany's mixed with Beach Nights. So I did that blend with K's, and it's phenomenal. I need to buy more because I use this up right away and it's fantastic. The Vanillas, I have more of this on the way from Teddy B's. It's a beautiful, like, medium bedroom type scent, like a vanilla perfumey scent. This one was really nice from Second and Spruce. Pistachio Almond Biscotti Bread. It's just a good, like, pistachio scent. It's pistachios, almonds, vanilla biscotti, zucchini bread, and sweet pistachio glaze. Used it in the open. Egyptian Cotton Wintergreen Driftwood Chrome. These little samples, I didn't get much from it. I always put maybe on my sheet because sometimes I just don't think the sample gives you enough idea of what that scent, like, you kind of get that scent, but you need more wax really to tell how it's going to perform. Seaside Heaven from Rainbow Melts. Absolutely loved this. This was beautiful. Seaside Nights, which is her Beach Nights type, and Cookie Heaven. Lavender Creme. This was actually really nice. This was a sample from Pharmacist Daughter, and I don't do a lot of lavender scents, but this was really pretty. I would probably pick up a souffle and try it out again. Boardwalk Chiffon. That one's really nice from the Pharmacist Daughter. It's Boardwalk Marshmallow Clouds with Pink Chiffon. I love both of those scents. And then I started working on my sampler from a couple of months ago. It was like a, what was it, like a suntan lotion kind of sampler. Honeyberry Beach, that was really nice. That one was Strawberry Pound Cake, Hawaiian Tropics, and Honeydew. So you got like the strawberry, you definitely got the Hawaiian Tropics. And I love all Honeydew Melon scents. Pineapple Glow, this one was was okay. It was probably about a medium throw, but it had fresh pineapple, Hawaiian tropics, creamy vanilla, salty sea air. I did get the pineapple. And then this one was my favorite, this copper tone and cotton. Absolutely love this. This is going on my customs list. It's copper tone type, honeydew melon, and clean cotton. This was just like being at the beach with your suntan lotion. Maybe you have some honeydew spritzing, or you're eating honeydew, and then you have a fresh, clean towel that just kind of came out of the dryer that you're laying on, you have next to you, and it just smells like summer at the beach or pool. And this is gorgeous. Copper tone and cotton. Long lasting, super strong for me. And that's it. That's everything I got through this week. Hope you're all still here. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you on my next one.